Hey guys, today I thought I would share with y'all my new additions to my military collection. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos, and honestly, the past couple months or so, I really haven't been buying just a whole lot. With trying to get my house ready to move, and honestly, I got a little bit of burnout, going to gun shows and antique stores, so I had to take a little bit of a break from that. And those of you who've been watching, I've been doing actually a lot of metal detecting here lately, and I found some really cool things. Got some interesting videos up if you guys want to check that out. I've been wanting to do some more shooting, but my buddy, his name is Ray, and it's his uncle's land that we shoot on. But Ray hurt his back about 2, 3 months ago, and he's having a lot of back problems and everything. He's about to get a nerve block. If that don't work, he's gonna have to have back surgery. And if that happens, he's going to be out for at least 6 weeks, he's telling me. So, I have no idea when we're going to be able to get back out there and shoot, but hope and pray all goes well with him and he recovers, whatever has to take place with his back. But I wanted to let y'all know I'm actually going to the beach next week. I'm really excited about that. This is something me and my family do every year. I always hit up the antique stores and stuff like that in hopes of bringing back some stuff to add to my collection and share with you guys. I'm also going to take my metal detector and do some metal detecting on the beach and see what I can find, doing that also. Like I've mentioned, I am in the process of getting ready to move. I haven't sold my house yet and haven't found a house yet, but I've got my realtor over here. She gave us just a few tips of things we can do to help sell our house. But overall, she was really pleased with the progress we've already made. She's thinking our house will sell probably really quick within a few days or maybe a week, because houses around where I'm at are selling fast. So hopefully we're able to find the right house for us with the space we need, and me a man cave for my my military stuff. That would be awesome. I'm really excited to share with you that yesterday I went to a flea market and met an older gentleman, and we got talking about military stuff and everything. And he told me that he lives close to 3 hours away from me. He's over in Arkansas, and he said he's got a warehouse full of antiques and old stuff, and he said he's got a lot of military stuff. And he said he's been collecting since he was 9 years old. And honestly, if I guess, this man, he had to have been late 60s or maybe early 70s. It was definitely, he's probably been collecting 60 years. So I'm real excited. He's invited me to his warehouse to hopefully in the next, maybe few weeks or so, I can make that road trip and come back with some goodies. That would be awesome. But anyways, guys, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to bring you in here close and share with you all the new additions to my collection. All right, so here on the table are the new additions that I've added. Like I said, in about the last couple months or so, you see I don't have just a table full of stuff. And honestly, I seriously have gotten more picky about what I want to add to my collection. But as you can see, underneath everything, I've got an American flag. Those of you who've been following me know that I'm very patriotic. I love my country. I love collecting American flags. I think I've got about 9 or 10 now, which, that's not a whole lot, but that's more than most people have. Got one hanging on the front of my house and everything. I just love American flags. I love riding down the road and see a big American flags, flapping in the wind and stuff, I love it. But I got this American flag. See, it's 50 star flag. I'm not sure exactly how old it is. It's a 3x5. Being 50 stars, it's not before 1959, because in 1959 Hawaii and Alaska were added. They made states 49 and 50. So this flag here would date from 1960 to now, which I would guess it's definitely an older flag. I would say it's probably at least 20 to 30 years old. I'm just guessing, but overall it's in pretty good shape. I got it for $8 at an antique store. At the same antique store, I got this single dog tag. It's World War II, and you see it's got William, and then it says F. Dean, but it's actually a mistake on the dog tag. The F is the middle initial, and they accidentally ran it into his last name, which is Dean. So it would be William F. Dean. And what's cool, you see it says New Albany, and that's Mississippi. Honestly, from where I'm at, New Albany is, about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes from where I'm located. So this is actually a somewhat local guy to me, which is cool. And I was actually able to find him. He was born in 1909. And I wasn't able to find just a whole lot on him, but hopefully I can research him some more. I gave $9 for this dog tag, which I would have loved to have had the second one and the chain, but I mean, being a local guy and everything, you know, in World War II tag, $9 was pretty good. I'll start right here. Nothing special about these. I just picked up a couple more military DVDs, which I had both of these on VHS, but now I have them on DVD. Operation Pacific and Bat 21, two good movies. This right here, a man I work with gave to me. And what it is, it's this coin like series the History Channel came out with. And like I guess it was every month or so they'd send a new coin. But this is all he has so far. The first one he had was a Liberty Bell. And then he's got the flag raising on Iwo Jima. So maybe he'll, you know, as he gets them, if he gets any more, he'll continue to give them to me. Not that he has to, but he said he would. So I got that for free. I appreciate him a lot. I got this right here. I'm pretty sure it's a 37 millimeter shell. It's really heavy. Obviously, it's, you know, it's inert. You know, it's not live, but I'm not sure what era this would be from. I don't know if it'd be World War I or World War II. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's 37 millimeter. I got this for $7.50 at an antique store, which I think was a great deal on this thing. But I couldn't find any markings at all on the bottom here. So you see, I just don't see anything on there. It's probably been rubbed off or grinded off or whatever, but that was a good deal for $7.50. I'm always looking for, you know, ordnance related stuff. I got this really neat book here from the local Goodwill store. I paid $4 for it, and it basically lists all, you know, films of World War II. I seriously doubt it's every single one, but you know, at the time of this book, you know, it was probably the majority of them. It's really cool. You know, it talks about all the different war related movies and everything. There's just tons of them, and this book came out in 1973, so you know it was 45 years ago. But it's really interesting. You know, I've got a lot of the movies that are mentioned in this book, and there's a lot of them I've never even heard of. But for $4, that was a good score. These last few items right here, I actually got them yesterday from that flea market. Honestly, it was like the first or second, you know, little booth set up I walked into, and ended up walking away with all these items. Everything you see here, I paid a total of $36 for. I got this U.S. marked fork for $1, which I'm not sure if it's World War II or not. I couldn't find a date anywhere. You know, I'm not really good with utensils and all that kind of stuff. You see it's got U.S. on there. Maybe one of you guys can let me know, is this World War II fork? I'd like to think it is, but who knows? Let me know. $1 for that. Got this World War II era U.S. mess kit. It's dated 1945. You can see that. No utensils with it, but overall it's in pretty good shape. But something I thought was interesting with it is you can see all these indentions in here, which, you know, I know they use their helmet and all kind of stuff to hammer tent stakes and everything else, but this looks like it was hammered from the inside, you know, inside down instead of the, you know, from here, from the outside in is what I'm saying, because it's kind of a bowed shape under the bottom. Not sure what they would have done with that. It looks like it was done with a hammer. You can see the round marks in there, but who knows. Still, not bad. I gave $5 for this mess kit. I also got 2 canteens here from that man. This first one here, it came with the cover. I paid $10 for the canteen and cover. This one's dated 1944. Overall, in really good shape. And let's see if I can get this cap off. One of the caps. Sorry about the noise, it's terrible. But let's see. This is it. Inside the cap, I don't know if you can see it, but it says U.S. 1944 in there. I thought that was really cool. And this cover here, it's got some staining on it, and it's reddish staining. And I'm not just saying this, you know, to try to make it something that it might not be, but it looks like it could be blood to me. There's always a possibility of rust, but, you know, it looks like it could probably be blood. I mean, I have no idea, but what do you guys think? You think this is blood, or you think it's rust or discoloration from age? Now, this cover here, I'm pretty sure it's post World War II because it's, it's the OD7. It's the greenish. It's got a date here on the bottom, but it's kind of worn. I can't really tell. It looks like it might be from 1956 or 1954 or something. So I'm pretty sure this is probably Korean War era cover. But a lot of the stuff was reused from World War II and Korea and Vietnam and everything else. But anyways, not bad for $10. Let me know if you think this is blood, because it sure looks like it to me. I'm trying to get it in different lighting. See, it's definitely a reddish look to it there. So what do you think? I also got this World War II canteen. No cover with this one. This one's dated 1945. I gave $5 for this one. Overall, it's in really good shape. And I also got this from the man. I paid $15 for this pack here. And you see it's actually dated 1945, which more than likely, it wouldn't have been used in World War II. Maybe the last few months or so, but it's probably more likely used during Korean War. It's a really neat pack. Like I said, I gave $15 for it, and I was going to show you guys this. Got to kind of flip this part out, which is kind of crunchy, but see right there, it shows you how to wear it and adjusting the pack and carrying it. And you see up here it says Pack Field Combat Model 1945. And like I said, it basically just gives you a description of how to wear it and attach it to your other gear and everything. But I think I did good for $15 on that. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to this road trip going to the beach. Honestly, on these trips, I probably hit up 15 or 20 antique stores, flea markets, and I usually come back with something. I would love to come back with a vehicle full of stuff, but I mean, we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys a lot. Please continue to like, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe. And I'll be getting back to you guys soon. So thank you.